Hey everyone, day 64 of No Poker Vlog. Pretty crazy to say day 64. Day 64. It's a long time. 64 days. That's a lot. We got up to like vlog number 95 or 96 on a regular weekly vlogs, which took 2 weeks, and now we are 64 days in and we have almost as many vlogs as I've done in the whole 2 years. So it's a lot. Thank you for going on this journey with me. I'm excited to spend a little bit more time on the vlog with you guys in general. Maybe in the future we'll do more daily vlogs. Maybe not actual daily vlogs, but like maybe bi-weekly, which is always a weird word to me because I never know if bi-weekly means twice in 1 week or every other week for 2 weeks. Bi-weekly. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think that is. Bi-monthly, same thing. Bi-weekly, it's a weird word. Day 64. All right, so last time I'm gonna talk about The Last Dance because it did end yesterday. So if you have not watched The Last Dance, I promise to not put out any spoilers, although we all know that they're gonna win the championship in general, but it was pretty crazy. So maybe wait until you've watched The Last Dance before you watch this. No spoilers, except maybe one, but nothing too terribly important. Okay, Last Dance thoughts. It was incredible. I love the way they do it. It is very rare that we get something that is so hyped up and delivers, especially in television. Think like Seinfeld, last episode, kind of sucked. Sopranos, last episode, kind of sucked. Not to put Sons of Anarchy in there as well, but the ending kind of stinks. Typically when you get something that you love for so long and you're so excited about, it doesn't live up to the hype that, you know, that we put on it. But The Last Dance, it delivers. It is, wow, it was good. Dennis Rodman, crazy as I remember. Michael Jordan, more competitive than I could have ever imagined. And I even have some inside stories about people who have played golf with him, so like a little bit more of a personal level on that competitive problem that he has. He's even more competitive in basketball than I could have ever imagined. It was great. I also love the fact that, again, this is where the spoiler comes in. 2 things. One, so if you haven't watched it, pause now, watch it, and then rewatch this vlog. I love how the last episode of The Last Dance has a Pearl Jam song in it. I'm not a huge Pearl Jam fan, don't get me wrong, I love Pearl Jam. They're a really incredible band. They've been around for a long time. They put out a lot of great music. But I'm not a die-hard Pearl Jam fan. My brother's a big Pearl Jam fan, so that's kind of rubbed off on me a little bit more in the last few years. But it was awesome to have a Pearl Jam song at the end, a very Chicago type band, or a very, you know, band that's really connected to Chicago to kind of finish off that 90s Bulls that are really defining Chicago in the 90s. It was really good. I forgot how good Steve Kerr was and all the things that he did, and then how that kind of translates later in life when he becomes the Golden State coach. I thought that was really cool. I also think that the thing that I took away from The Last Dance the most, besides remembering how great it was to have all those feelings in the 90s with the Bulls and how awesome they were and to be a part of it, is really that Jordan truly believed that they could have come back and won a 7th championship if they were allowed to do so. Now, as everybody knows, the team gets broken up. That's part of what the whole Last Dance is about. And maybe they wouldn't have won the 6th one if they didn't have the pressure of knowing that they weren't going to be able to come back and try for a 7th. But Jordan, I think, was sincerely upset, or sincerely thought that they could have won a 7th if they would have allowed him to. You know, the owners and front office kind of thing. So kind of crazy to think about, that they could have won 7. Though it wouldn't have been as cool to have the repeat, and then to have like a 4th. I don't know. It's also crazy to think that Phil Jackson has like 11 NBA final championships. That's also crazy too. But really well done, super exciting, great documentary. Definitely lived up to the hype, so if you have not watched it, please do so. Comes highly recommended. Last thing we're gonna recommend for today is day 64. 64 reminds me of one thing only, the number 64, and that's Nintendo 64. I didn't play a ton of Nintendo 64, but that is when the GoldenEye game for James Bond came out, and that was an awesome game. I do remember playing that in college. It was something that we always did during the week. Get some drinks, play some GoldenEye. It was a lot of fun. Day 64, we will see you tomorrow for day 65. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.